Upon receiving the alarm, I'm going to grab my hard copy from our station printer of the run report and safely make my way to my apparatus. Once on board, I'm going to make sure to update my status to en route and quickly review the MDC for any pertinent information. Seeing that we're going to a single-story multifamily triplex with reports of a kitchen fire due to bacon grease. See the information that I'm also seeing is that winds are coming in from the southeast at 17 miles an hour. This is a big clue for me. I know this is a triplex. I know it's a possibility that these three units probably share a common attic or a common horizontal void space. And so any fire that gets up into this void space is going to spread rapidly. See that it's 7:30 in the morning. It's summer. I know that people are home. I know that this time there are probably a lot of people in their bedrooms and it could be shielded in their bedrooms. We have reports that occupants were told to evacuate and that in the occupancy that is on fire at this time, there are 2 kids and 1 adult. So right there we have a life hazard. Notice that we have a hydrant noted in our notes at 75 feet to the east of the structure. En route to this structure or the incident, I want to go ahead and get a second alarm on this. We have reports of fire. We have reports of victims possibly trapped. There could be closer units, even if these are EMS units. I want to go ahead and get a second alarm. I want to get our PD dispatch of this as well. There are probably a lot of people going to work, maybe a lot of traffic in and out of this complex. I want to make sure that we clear civilians from this incident. That way they don't become a life issue, and that we open up pathways for our entry and egress. Also want to help my EO with the safest, most direct route to this scene. I want to consider that wind speed. We don't want to be coming into any products of combustion directly. We also want to consider, are there any traffic issues? It is, again, 7:30 in the morning, people going to work. How are we going to have to reroute ourselves in order to get to this scene? Also, is there road construction? We do a lot of road construction in our area. It's constantly changing, constantly moving. We want to also consider that in our approach. I also want to consider navigating our intersections. There's other oncoming apparatus. I'm going to look at our run report, our dispatch report, and see which directions these apparatus might be coming from. Help my EO clear these intersections of these apparatus as well as pedestrians and other motorists. I'm going to look in the general direction of this call and see if I see any plumes of smoke. If I see plumes of smoke, I'm going to read that for color, volume, velocity. It's going to give me an idea of what might be burning and what intensity it might be burning and how long it's been burning. I don't want to assume anything, but these are just tidbits of information that I want to keep in my pocket to help me mitigate this incident. Any updates that I receive, I'm going to make sure that my crew knows them, and I want them repeated back to me, like monitor TAC channel, any confirmations of victims, things of that nature. As we arrive on location, I know from the moment, based on the information that I have already received from dispatch and our MDC, and based on my initial size up and my 360, that's going to help me organize a plan of attack. And always, as with everything, my number one priority is our life safety, my firefighters' life safety, and those victims' life safety. And a key aspect of that is getting that water supply. So my EO will be instructed to approach at a safe distance. We are going to be coming from the east because we know that hydrant is at the east, and it is upwind and will not pose a threat to ourselves by catching the hydrant, but I do want him to avoid any products of combustion coming around that area. So I want him to get as close to the hydrant as we can. Doing this will help me get a 360, a partial 360, three-sided view in case I can't make it fully around this complex. I do see it is a one-story single-family or single-story multi-family residency, and what I'm looking for is any subject matter experts, people outside that might know what's going on. Main thing I want to know, are all victims out? Has everybody been evacuated? How did this start? Where did this start? How long has it been going? That key information, again, will help decide the action plans and the tasks that I'm going to assign to my oncoming units to quickly and safely get the victims out and mitigate this incident, preventing further spread to the adjacent units, as well as further spread to any other exposures we might have, other buildings. Also pulling past the structure will give me opportunities to set my aerial apparatus at their most tenable location. This is a single story, but I do want a roof report.